So you and your dismissive avoidant partner have hit a wall. Silence. No calls. No texts. Just nothing. It feels like a tense, endless waiting game, and you're probably wondering, what on earth is happening right now? What are they thinking? And what's going to happen next? If this sounds familiar, stick around, because today we're going to unpack the silent treatment standoff with a dismissive avoidant and figure out what's really going on behind the scenes. First, let's get into the avoidance headspace. When you both go silent, a dismissive avoidant often feels an initial wave of relief. Yes, relief. That conflict, that emotional intensity, that pressure to connect or solve a problem, it's all been posed. For someone whose primary coping mechanism is to deactivate and create distance when overwhelmed, silence is like a safe harbor. This isn't necessarily to spite you. It's their default way of regulating their nervous system. In their mind, time will smooth things over, and eventually, things might just go back to normal without ever having to address the core issue. Now, what about you? If you have a more anxious attachment style, this silence is likely torture. Your mind is racing. This silence feels like a punishment, a confirmation of your worst fears that you're not important enough for them to fight for. After a period of silence, which can be days, weeks, or even longer, the dismissive avoidant might start to feel the quiet. That need for some level of connection, even a minimal one, will eventually surface. They've had their space, they've recharged, and the negative emotions associated with the conflict have faded. They might reach out with a casual, low-stakes text. Something like, "Hey, how have you been?" Or a meme, or a comment about something completely unrelated to the original problem. This is a crucial moment. For them, this is a bid for reconnection. They are testing the waters to see if it's safe to return. They are hoping you'll respond in a similarly light and casual way, signaling that the coast is clear and you can both pretend the conflict never happened. They aren't trying to be manipulative. They genuinely don't know how to navigate a direct emotional conversation about the issue. This is their peace offering. If you accept this casual re-entry, the cycle continues. The relationship resumes, but the underlying problem remains unresolved, waiting to trigger the next silent standoff. If you do this with a plea for connection, or a demand to talk about the problem, it will likely backfire. But again, this often leads back to the same pattern of sweeping the issue under the rug. A third, and more painful, scenario is the permanent fade-out. The relief they feel during the silence might feel so good that they decide they prefer it permanently. In their mind, the constant push-pull is too draining, and ending the relationship seems like the most logical solution to achieve lasting peace. They may not even provide a formal breakup conversation. They might just disappear. This is ghosting, and it's devastating. But from their perspective, it's the path of least resistance. This is not about winning a game or punishing them with your own silence. It's about taking back your power and regulating your own nervous system. Instead of obsessing over what they're doing, invest that energy into your own well-being. Show yourself that your emotional stability does not depend on their validation or presence. Instead of just accepting their casual re-entry, you can respond warmly but also set a gentle boundary. You could say something like, "It's good to hear from you. I've been giving us both some space to think. When you're ready, I'd really like to talk calmly about what happened so we can understand each other better." Ultimately, navigating a relationship with a dismissive avoidant requires a huge amount of patience and so. If you've been through this, share your experience in the comments below. It really helps others to know they're not alone. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into relationships and attachment styles. See you in the next one.